Welcome back to Guber Talks. This is episode 34.
We just figured that number out.
Yeah. Once again, from home, our respective homes. We're without video for Bundy at the time being, but we'll see if that changes. But you got Justin and I. We got Bundy on audio, so he'll still chime in.
Hi.
Say hi, Bundy.
Can you hear me, folks? Great.
Yep.
Great to hear from you.
How's everyone doing?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Hold on.
Oh, you got the echo.
Uh-oh. April 11th. I was just looking that up. That was our first video.
Oh,
Happy
we
year.
just passed that. Hey, look at that. Found out
Yeah.
live on air. We've been doing this for just over a year now.
Open up a cold one for that.
Oh no, I was gonna say if we had something go out the 11th, but that was a Saturday, so
Oh, yeah.
we should have looked that up sooner. We should have done.
I know.
something
I
special.
just thought about everything going on. So
Yeah. We'll do something special next time. We'll do our post 1 year.
let's get
Episode.
belligerently drunk.
I mean, might as well. We're not going anywhere. It's not like I'm leaving here and driving.
You don't know that.
Yeah. I did figure out. Well, I didn't figure out. I came to the realization that it's how long it's been since I've driven my car.
Mm-hmm.
Like Google Maps, or like Apple Maps. I don't know if Apple Maps does it, but I know Google Maps does. Because it tracks everything you do and everywhere you go, it puts little like pinpoints on a day you go somewhere. It's like, hey, you went to McDonald's at 4:11 p.m. or something like that. So I was scanning through, and I'm like, it's been 2.5 weeks since I went anywhere with my phone. I left my house.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, I'm with gas prices being so low, I should probably fill up. So I went outside. I'm like, I have a completely full tank of gas. I haven't used a single drop.
Yeah, I had hail damage on my car, so I had to go take it in to get fixed. So I have a rental right now for the next week. So
Is it nice? Nice rental?
It's a Scion. I don't know what year it is, but it's a nicer one. It's nicer interior than my car, but I hate driving it because obviously I drive my Civic, which is a lot smaller and easier to get around with. But this, the turn radius is really more difficult, I guess. I don't know. I'm not used to driving bigger cars per se.
That's what made me decide to finally get an SUV. Because up until this point, I've always had small cars. I had a 2-door up until my last car, which was just Ford Focus or whatever. And then that had to get the brakes done, or there was some issue with it where I had to take it in, but it was going to be a 3-day process. So they gave me a rental car. I'm like, cool. They're like, what do you want? We got a car, we got a truck, and we got this SUV. I'm like, give me that SUV. So I drove that around for a few days, and I was already planning to get a new car at this point anyway. But yeah, I drove the SUV around. I'm like, I really like this. I started looking at those, and then I got what I have now.
Yeah.
So rental cars are usually pretty good. My car actually I have now was a rental car.
Oh, really?
So it was so it was in pretty good condition, hardware wise.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm dealing with that right now, so it's fun during a pandemic and when I'm moving. So
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I was surprised anywhere was open, but that's probably a pretty essential thing, an auto shop.
Yeah. I'm surprised dealerships are open, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, they got to make money.
Yeah.
So do a lot of other places.
Yeah.
Dealerships are, I don't know the workings of a dealership, how
it works.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because obviously they own all of those cars. So in order to make money, they have to push them off a lot. But I don't know, as far as how much they have in the bank versus what's on the lot. If they don't sell a car in a week, do they fold, or how long can they go without selling a car? I don't know that. But I would imagine the bigger dealerships could probably go a couple weeks and be fine. But you never know.
Yeah. Everyone's losing money right now. It's great.
Yeah. Fun times.
Speaking of losing money, I want to talk about, I know we briefly mentioned about movies being pushed back. I don't know. Did we bring that up? I know we brought up movie theaters in general, but with that being said, there's a lot of movies being pushed back due to the coronavirus, because obviously theaters are not open.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, for example, I know the Marvel Cinematic Universe got pushed back quite a bit, all those films. So for example, Black Widow was supposed to come out. Is it this month coming up, May?
Yeah, it
June?
would have been like 2 weeks from
Yep.
now.
But now it's in November, and they pushed the Eternals, which was supposed to come out in November, to February, March. Am I right? Maybe like that.
Yeah, everything just got pushed back one spot.
Yeah,
So
everything's pushed back right now. So with that, A, do you guys think we're gonna have movie theaters at some point this year? And B, do you see straight to home, like straight to video, or the VOD, like straight to home kind of like streaming?
Like streaming.
Yeah,
I don't
Video
renting
on
being an
demand.
option. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we'll get straight to streaming for the big stuff like Eternals, Spider-Man 3, whatever, like Doctor Strange 2. I don't think we're going to get straight to streaming for any of that type of stuff, like that level. But I could see some of the smaller ones, maybe Black Widow, just because that is like that's upcoming a lot sooner than anything else. And in the like greater scheme of things, that's not a super important movie. That's just backstory and all that, as far as I'm aware. Maybe it has a bigger attachment to the rest of the MCU, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that'll go straight to streaming. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I mean, even if it's Black Widow and she's like not super important now that she's dead and it's technically a prequel of some sort. I mean, it's still a Marvel movie, so they're not just going to throw that on the internet for free, basically. I know that Artemis Fowl, which was supposed to come out, I believe, this holiday season, which is a Disney movie based off of a book series, that's going straight to Disney Plus. It's not having a theatrical run whatsoever, which is kind of surprising because it looks like they threw at least a little bit of money at it. And then I think I heard just the other day that the animated Scooby-Doo prequel movie, which looks really funny,
Yes.
that's going straight to streaming as well.
Yep. So you can either rent it for $20, which if you like a household and like kids and whatnot, it's still cheaper than going to the movie theaters.
Yeah, but damn.
It's expensive.
Part of the movie theater price is the experience, though, because you have a giant ass screen, you have a great, hopefully, sound system. I mean, yeah, it's expensive and all that. I'm not paying $20 to watch it on my phone.
Yeah, but for parents who don't really care,
Yeah.
they're getting dragged to the theater.
If I had kids, I would do it because I mean, if you have 2 kids, it's you're saving what you would at the theater.
Mm-hmm.
But
you can either rent it for $20 or you can own it for $25. So you can automatically buy it right off the bat if you really want to. But I want to watch it. It looks good.
It looks really good. I wanted to see it, but I mean, and I would go on like a cheap Tuesday. I don't know if it's $5 still, but I would definitely go see that in the theater just because it looked really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to rent it for $20 really.
Unless we all get together and spend a nice $20 and split it.
You could stream it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
We just break all the laws at once.
Stream the first 40 minutes of it on Zoom.
But yeah, I'm intrigued to see if they do open up again. And there's a lot of talk about like theme parks in general right now, which I don't know why. Like, as much as I love Disney, I don't think I want to go there right away. And
I bet the theaters will open up this year. I don't know about the next like couple months. And that's all dependent on what the rest of the U.S. decides to do collectively.
Yeah.
Whether it's a smart decision or not, we talked about that last week. But if they open up in the next month, then I'm sure theaters will. They might even they could do something where they block off like every other seat or every 2 seats or something.
That's what I was thinking.
The only way you can sit next to someone is if you buy like tickets together, because then they can assume you're in the same household anyway,
Yeah.
But yeah, they won't. They could do something where it's like, yeah, we're not going to allow 2 random people to sit next to each other and just limit the audience. I'm
trying to think. Certain places did that where they only had limited runs of like people that can come in, like a certain amount. So they had they did that essentially, and then they only had so many showings per day. So if anything, it's going to be like that, where they only have so many people come to each show, and like even though they have all the seats, it's probably like half, and like you said, kind of like place them apart from each other. Yeah. But I don't know. I love it. I think that's the one thing I miss the most is just going to movies, because I like watching movies. and getting out, a little bit. But we'll see. I think a lot of I don't think it's going to open up really until fall at the earliest. If that, I think the summer's kind of wiped out, especially when it comes to movie theaters and like social gatherings in general. But you never know. Things could get better, but
I think there's still a couple things scheduled for like July releases.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Tenet?
when Tenet, and then Mulan I think got pushed back to July.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Pass. Sorry, I'm not a big live action as Disney fan, as you could tell. But
I mean, that's definitely not one I'll go to the theater for, just because I don't really care that much about it. But I'll watch it just to kind of see what they do with it.
I would literally watch anything right
now. And then Wonder Woman comes out in August. That
looks pretty good.
That looks really good. But that might make it. We'll see. Like when it comes to like actually being shown in a theater.
Is that the first or the next like DC movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was saying,
I think it was supposed to
be June.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was saying if there was like something before that, then I could see it just being the whole line being shifted. But yeah,
no,
I don't think there's a lot of DC stuff coming up.
And then,
it's Wonder Woman and then nothing.
Yeah,
there's something next year. I'm trying to think what it is.
It's not going to be next year.
Well, it was supposed to be Batman, I think. But I think Batman got pushed back till 2022.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know it's not in the same realm as everything else, but the new Batman coming out. So Ben Affleck's just done with Batman? Okay. Is Henry Cavill done with Superman?
We don't know.
Okay.
I know Ben Affleck's done, but when it comes to Henry Cavill, there's still like some discussion and contract weirdness between the two. So
I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind having seen the like a Batman or a Ben Affleck Batman movie, because he had a very short-lived career as that, and he probably was only on screen as Batman for like 5 minutes in the history of his career.
Yeah, well, to my understanding, he was initially going to write, direct, and star in it, and then I think he got burnt out on the role. So now I know he was only in 2 movies. I think Justice League. Well, actually, I think the backlash of BBS kind of got to him.
And then Justice League.
And then Justice League was a mess.
Justice League was worse, honestly.
Yeah.
At least Batman vs Superman had a cool fight scene.
It did have that fight scene.
That one fight scene. And the only cool part I can think about from Justice League is when Wonder Woman showed up. Or was that Batman vs Superman?
Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, there's nothing good about Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
When did she show up? Was that in her own movie when she showed up and she was like leg sweeping people in slow motion?
Justice League.
That was Justice League?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That was it. I don't remember that movie as much as I thought I did.
I've only seen that movie once.
Yeah.
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
I just like rented it one time from like Redbox or something like that.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to that. I did.
They've been on a good record since, I feel like. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I did like Ben Affleck's version of Batman a lot more than I thought I did. Because he was just like this big burly Batman who like just didn't give a crap.
And shot people with guns.
Yeah, I mean,
to an extent.
That was an interesting. I wanted to make a compilation of all the times throughout the MCU up until this point that they've killed people. Like, because it's like when they're it's like when they're
brutally
fighting.
Killed people.
Oh yeah, like throw them off buildings and like there's a. I know they're like
count that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like anytime they kill a person, not like a civilian they shoot in the head or something, but just like anytime a life is taken by an Avenger. And I just wanted to like compile that all together.
I've been rewatching the MCU, and they kill a lot of people. It's just not like they don't focus on it, I guess.
Well, and they're always bad. Like there's the one bit in Civil War right at the beginning when they're like chasing those dudes through that marketplace,
and they're just killing people left and right.
Well, Black Widow shoots the dude in the head.
Yeah,
like he just like point blank range just shoots him in the forehead, and he's dead. I'm like, I know he's a bad guy, but that like still that's kind of funny. And then
I'm watching Civil War right now. I'm on that film since I started everything, so it's great.
And then there's that bit in Endgame when Ant-Man stomps on the dude and just grinds him into the ground.
Yeah.
That was coal obsidian that he steps on, right?
The big dude, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not even a person. He can take that. He
Well,
didn't die from that.
How do you know?
It's
He's
just like a
enormous.
bug. He just crushes him in the ground.
The most brutal thing that I always think back to is in Avengers when they have to steal that guy's retinal scan. When Loki does it.
Yeah.
That's super brutal. But
Yeah.
I guess it's it's just like the singular action on screen, so it's like you can't look away from it, or it's not like quick. But yeah.
What do you with everything with the Black Widow getting pushed back? Do you think all the Disney Plus shows are going to get pushed back as well?
I hope not. I'll kill myself.
Yeah, no, that's like the one thing I'm holding out for right now.
I'm trying to think. So what's supposed to be the first Disney Plus show coming out?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I think the only reason it would get pushed is if anything relies on something in the Black Widow movie.
That's
like
what
any
I'm
piece
thinking.
of info or backstory or something like that.
Because they always do that shit.
I don't think they'll connect them right yet, at least.
You say
I know that. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are kind of related characters. It's not like Black Widow and the Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that. They're kind of within the same realm. So maybe, but I don't know. I know that WandaVision, that'll get pushed back probably to the next spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's supposed to tie in with Doctor Strange, isn't it?
Yes, which has a director now.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Raimi.
Oh, yeah, I did. Wait, wasn't that announced a while ago?
It was rumored, and then I think recently, like, what was it, last week, he commented on it, saying that he was doing it. So,
okay. Because I remember
it's still not official.
Not official, but he's
Oh.
commented on it. So
yeah, because I'm pretty sure we talked about that on the podcast before. So I think Bundy brought it up.
Possibly. We might have. Yeah.
But my question is, when does Black Widow take place?
Black Widow takes place between Civil War and Infinity War.
So in the years that they're like on the run.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if it was between that and no, that would make sense either. I was trying to place when it is, but yeah, that makes more sense now.
I bet there's going to be a scene at the end where she comments about having to like dye her hair blonde.
Yeah.
Just because, why
just
not?
her.
That'd be stupid.
I forgot her hair is blonde at the beginning of Infinity War. I have only seen Endgame so many times, maybe twice.
Oh no, dude!
I think I've seen that one like second most besides Civil War.
Yeah.
When it came out, I've seen Infinity War a shit ton of times, but when Endgame came out, I didn't watch it, and then I haven't watched Far From Home either recently. But like I'm doing my run right now, I love Far From Home. I like it quite a bit.
All right,
Bundy.
Oh, it's great.
It is great. It's great. It's a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm on Civil War. Ultron was even harder to watch recently. Like I was just not invested in it because I was like, it's whatever. Like it's okay. There's like some fun moments, but
the good bits of Ultron are all like the small dialogue scenes in between all the action, because that's when they start setting up like everything that's going to come in the future. But yeah, as far as like Ultron himself, besides birthing Vision, doesn't really do much.
No. So it was just, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention during that. But even like Ant-Man was so good watching again. I love Ant-Man. It's good. It's good pace. Yeah. And then Guardians is always great, and Winter Soldier is amazing. So getting to those films was a good time.
I did just rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy like last weekend. The first one.
It's so good. But I'm on Civil War now, and then what's after Civil War? Doctor Strange?
Yes.
I've only seen Doctor Strange once, maybe twice at the most.
Gloria, she cares for all of the ones that are, I guess, like less favored, you could say. She likes Guardians 2 and Ultron and Doctor Strange a lot.
I like Guardians 2 a lot.
Yeah.
I like the first one way better.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot more in one, but the second one mostly just is a character piece movie.
I
just
really
focusing
liked
all of them.
Yeah, I really like Doctor Strange. Not so much for the movie itself, but more that like his character is really cool, and I'm like really excited to see where they go with that moving forward. Especially because he had such a big role in Infinity War and technically Endgame and all that. But like just seeing all of that, I'm like, okay, he's a cool character.
I liked him in Infinity War more than his own movie, but in Endgame when he was at the end. But I'm excited. That's like the one thing I'm looking forward to is so I can get to Endgame because I just really want to rewatch it really badly. But I want to go through everything and get my heart broken.
How are you watching the ones that are not on like Netflix and Disney Plus and all that?
I own them all.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
The ones I don't own are Doctor Strange.
I think that's one of the ones I do own.
I don't think I own Guardians 2. I might. I'll look. But majority of the ones that are not on there, like the Spider-Man ones, I have those. And then is Black Panther on there now? I know it's on Netflix.
Black Panther is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, so they're all on there besides the Incredible Hulk and the Spider-Man films. But I didn't watch Incredible Hulk. I've seen Incredible Hulk a lot, like back in when it first came out, because I really liked it.
Yeah, it's better than the
Ang Lee Hulk.
Yeah, who's the actor that was in that?
Eric Bana.
That's it. Yeah, because I remember when he was cast or whatever, or when I watched that movie, I knowing his name was Eric Bana. I always confused it with the character of Bruce Banner. Yeah. So I was like, the character's name is Eric Banner. I was like, just throwing it together.
Yeah. So it's a good. I love the MCU. There are some weak points, like I said, like Ultron is kind of a dull fest. Thor's okay. The first one.
The first one's fine.
Yeah. Second one sucks.
Yeah. Second one's real.
Iron Man 3 was a better watch this last time around.
Yes.
Like, this is really fun. Like this gets a bad rep, I think.
I thought the second one was worse than the third.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Everyone
2 sucks.
The third. Yeah.
3's at least more interesting, and I wish there was more like suit action. That's my only complaint, but that's the purpose of the whole
at
movie.
The end.
Yeah, and like that's the point of it is that he's more than just a suit, and I get that obviously. There's some good humor in it. I absolutely hate the little kid.
Harley.
Harley.
Is that his name?
Don't care for him. Don't like his dialogue.
He got invited to the funeral though.
Yeah, he was
there. They wanted to throw that.
Nobody knew who he was.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing here?
But yeah, it was good. I'm intrigued with was it Shang-Li movie?
Shang-Chi.
What was it? Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Shang-Li. How they're gonna bring the Mandarin, like the actual Mandarin in it now, because they hinted at there's a real Mandarin within that short with Ben Kingsley's Mandarin, or what is his name?
That's the actor.
Yeah, but what's the character's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Are we talking about the Mandarin or Trevor Slattery?
Trevor.
That's it. I'm Trevor. Trevor Slattery.
That was a great twist. It's funny.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's not the real Mandarin. 90% of people didn't know who the Mandarin was, so it's not like a big deal.
Yeah.
They'll explain it in this movie.
But that's what I'm saying. It's interesting that they're going that route, but it's Marvel, so I trust them. And
not one doubt in my mind.
Yeah, after seeing what they've pulled out in the last few years, I'm sure everything coming out is going to be great, even if I'm not super interested in it right now. Because like with Guardians, I didn't care at all when that was announced. I'm like, this looks stupid. And then I watch it, I'm like, I love these guys. So
I'm sure they announced that shit. I was pumped because I was like, oh, they're doing like the weird Marvel like B-list group, if C-list for that matter.
Yeah. I keep seeing rumors of Joss Whedon talking about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want it.
My heart. It's pulling my heartstrings. I don't care. I don't want Joss Whedon to do it, but just the fact that if it is true that they're talking about Fantastic Four.
Oh, they've been talking
happen.
about them for a while.
When
it'll happen before X-Men.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Give us a damn good Fantastic Four. Like I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four fan, but like a good
You will be.
fucking movie would be awesome, and I'm so intrigued. And just
it'll be
Just
I'm
wait.
curious to see how they'll do the Thing, because we've seen both like a costume live action version and a full CGI version, and I wonder which route. I mean, obviously it's going to be CGI, but I wonder like if they're going to.
they'll probably do the same Thanos stuff that they had.
Yeah, like
Whatever
if
they
they're
used
going
for
to
that.
make him look more human-like, but just in rock form, or if they're going to do just the rock person.
And I'd
the
imagine
eyebrows and all
they
that.
just piggyback off what they did or what they've done for Korg so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't
Oh, yeah.
have.
Hi,
He has
I'm
pretty
Korg.
small like facial features, like his eyes. There's not a lot that Korg has going on there, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely for the Thing, they could put a lot of the the budget into that. It'll look fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, budget-wise, I'm not worried about that that at all.
Yeah.
They've got that in the bag.
So if they do a Fantastic Four movie, which it's not an if, but when they do it,
Mhm.
you think they go Doctor Doom right off the bat, or a smaller?
Yeah.
villain?
Probably. I mean, Doctor Doom's a cool character. Granted, it has been done multiple times now,
Mhm.
but it's like one of the biggest villains they have. So
But even then, like in
Yeah.
the movies, if I remember correctly, it's not like the true like comic book interpretation of Victor.
I think they
Von Doom?
Victor Von
Von
Doom.
Doom. So I'm intrigued.
Awesome name. I think they tried to go that route in the most recent Fantastic Four, because he had the mask and all that, but I don't think he ever, he was in it for like 5 minutes at the end, like that version of him.
I've never seen that movie.
It's not great at
No,
all.
I refuse to watch it.
There's not really any good bits in it.
Did you know that in that Fan Four stick, he was actually going to be the Silver Surfer, and he was going to be the
I heard about
Herald
that.
of Galactus.
Yep.
But then they switched it all at the end.
Sure. So it's like was it the same actor?
Yeah, they were going to do the same thing, but he was just going to become a Herald of Galactus, and Galactus was going to be the big bad at the end. But then they're like, nope.
I wonder how often that's happened where you get cast as a role, and then they're like, hey, mid-production, we're going to give you a different role.
Yeah.
A totally different major
That's
character.
That's how the movie feels. It it hits a point where it's like, 5 months later or something like that, and then it's a completely different production.
Yeah. They totally do that. Like, they get their powers, and it's like, with every superhero origin, one of the cool parts is seeing them like get their powers, develop their powers and all that. They're just like, all right, we're going to start training. And then, boom, 5 minutes later, they're all masters of their power. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, not going to watch it. I'm good.
The original, the 2004 version, Fantastic Four, whatever year that was pretty good for a superhero movie, especially at that time, because other than Spider-Man, there weren't really great superhero movies.
And X-Men.
Yeah. So it's like, that was pretty good, but this new one, they trashed it. I keep seeing all over the internet about how they want John Krasinski and Emily Blunt to play.
Yeah,
the two of them.
It's getting annoying.
It really is. It's like it's to the point now where it's like all people are doing is just photoshopping little gray patches on John Krasinski's hair. I'm like, yeah, he's a good actor. I don't care. Like,
just make the damn movie.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine with having like a kind of a nobody play these characters, because that's none of these actors that have been playing them so far have been nobodies, but a ton of them have been people that weren't in any big productions until they got to the MCU.
Yeah,
so it's like I wouldn't mind doing that again.
I love it, but we'll see. I don't know. And then what other ones do we have? Guardians 3. I don't even think that started filming yet.
Yeah, I don't think anything started on that.
Yeah. But apparently someone's going to die. So that's going to be interesting.
Death means nothing.
I know. I'm intrigued for the Eternals. I'm actually really excited for the Eternals. Like, that's like the one, Marvel property I'm not too familiar with. But I'm intrigued when they do, weird shit like that in cosmic stuff. I love cosmic stuff. So anything within space, besides Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's okay. But there's not a lot of time spent in space. And when it is, it's not, it wasn't that detailed per se, because a lot was on Earth. But anything like Guardians is great. Guardians 2. Even like the space stuff in Infinity War.
I discovered what is it? It's a subreddit. It's called like Marvel Studio Spoilers or something.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody went out and I guess Eternals is in like post-production right now, and somebody like just aired out a bunch of like stuff that they were like working on, like editing from their home. So I just read it just because they didn't know any of the characters or like in what context the film was going on. But I read a couple things, so we'll see if that's true, I guess.
Was it interesting at least? You don't necessarily say what it is, but
no, I mean it was character stuff, but I have no idea what the context was for like what they were describing. I don't know what was happening or anything.
Yeah, I'm okay with going in a blind, not knowing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, by the time it comes out, I might remember what I read, but I doubt I will.
Yeah, but I'm excited. That's why I miss movies, because like I miss Marvel films, and it's gonna be a while until we see one of those.
So bad.
Yep. And like I'm really getting back into it, because like I'll go with like a phase where I just don't, I'm not obsessed by any means, but like I just don't watch all the movies, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch all the Marvel films and be fucking geeked out about it. I did the same thing with Star Wars.
I think about watching Thor Ragnarok at least twice a day.
Is that your favorite?
Man, it might be in my top 3. I don't know. The way I think about it, it's just so good.
It's really good. It's definitely in my top 5. I don't know. I don't know where it places, because like once you get to those top 5, it's like they can all be interchangeable.
Yeah.
I go between Guardians and Winter Soldier a lot, because I love those films, and I can watch those any day of the week. I would put Thor up there. I need to watch Thor more, Ragnarok, because it's just it's such a fun film. Yeah. And anything Taika does, I'm fucking give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I even liked the last episode of Mandalorian, because Taika directed that, but whether or not we see more Taika within Star Wars is another thing. But yeah, the new Thor, I'm excited for that, for Love and Thunder.
Mm-hmm. Thor 4.
And I think Guardians are going to be in that too.
Yeah, I think.
Or vice versa, if Thor's going to be in Guardians 3.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like that.
We'll see.
But we got about a couple minutes. Anything else you guys want to say?
Speaking of rewatching, I've already done like my Marvel kick, so I've gone way back and I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then I'm like working my way through those. I'm gonna skip Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I was gonna say, are you gonna watch 4 or?
And then I'm gonna work my way through all the James Bond I have access to.
Ooh,
so that's gonna be my quarantine.
I started the Daniel Craig Bond films again, and I watched Casino Royale, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
I even watched Quantum of Solace, and I hate that. It's just really dry. And that was during like the writer's strike, but
yeah, it's also like his intro. So
yeah, but Skyfall.
Skyfall's great. Yeah.
So I'll watch that, and then what's the other one?
Spectre.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's not bad, but
I think I've maybe seen one of the Daniel Craig Bonds.
You need to watch them.
Was it Skyfall? Because that's his arguably.
No, it wasn't Skyfall. It was maybe Casino Royale.
I mean, it's a good one too, though.
It's good.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we'll wrap it up there, boys. My name's Justin.
I'm Gavin.
And I'm Bundy.
We'll see you guys later.
That's a dog.
And a dog.